Hey guys, Michael here with hellocupcakeitsme, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It's August 25th, 2021. So if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So, I don't usually post about anything that is political or post about spirituality or religion. Well, today I'm throwing that whole premise out the window. Last night, I went on an adventure to a congregational church. Now, this is a brand new term for me, but this was from what I can tell, a Republican, gun-toting, First and Second Amendment right fighting for church. At the pulpit, they had an American flag next to the Christian cross. Now, I have several issues with this because I believe in the whole separation of the church and the state, and I have no idea what the hell's going on with my hair. I just spent like a minute brushing it or whatever, but anyways. So they are like district level Karens with gun purses, and if you are not familiar with gun purses, they're just that. They're a purse that you can fit your handgun into. Good old boys, good old gals. I don't know the terminology of who is considered left wing, who's considered right wing, but they were like, they probably were red people. And this church is giving out religious exemption letters for getting the COVID shot, vaccine, jab, whatever terminology jargon you want to use. So I attended this last night with a friend, and just to see, kind of like what was going on, what was being said or whatever. Now, mind you, I haven't stepped foot in a church since the ink on the Magna Carta was drying. So, and even then, that was just to peek in and be like, "Hey, what's up?" and walk out the door. So to have this kind of a church experience was interesting. And I'm also not one of those, like, when I did go to church and did stuff with like Sunday school and all that other crap, it was a very small, modest church. I'm not into like the mega churches, and I think that a church that has a congregation of like 100 people or more is no longer a church. There's just like those mega churches that have like over 100 people, usually thousands of people. That's not a church. That's an amphitheater. That is a whatever. So I'm not going to get into that aspect of it, but this was like hinging on mega church. There was about collectively 300 people, about 150 people in the hall that we were sitting in, and probably another 150, 200 people in like another room, all listening to the same kind of broadcast, all listening to the same message as what these people were talking about. And it was just one hell of an experience, and not one that I'm soon to relive. And nor do I want to. Like, it was just wow. Like, there needs to be a separation of the church and the state, and I understand what religious faiths are trying to do in protecting their freedoms from the government and so on and so forth, but just still, wow. So, yeah, it was an experience, and, you know, one of my topics that I studied in college was world religions. And so I'm always interested in what other religions have to say and what they do and so on and so forth. Um, I was brought up in a Lutheran church, and then kind of found my own faith and went my own direction with whatever. But in my household, it was straight down the line. You were either this or you were that. And thankfully, my biological egg donor, my biological mom, whatever you want to call her, even though she's a tweaker and was a tweaker back then, she was very much for allowing us, me and my sister, to, like, basically do whatever we wanted to when it came to spirituality. She never kept us from praying if we wanted to pray. She never kept us from going to church if we wanted to go to church. She never kept us from doing any of, like, the church type programs like Good News Bears or whatever. She never stopped us from doing that. If we came home and said, hey, we want to start sacrificing chickens in the backyard and practicing voodoo, she'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know, just don't set the house on fire when you're lighting your candles, and make sure you butcher the chicken well enough so that we could eat it afterwards. You know, that was her kind of, like, take on things. Very hands-off approach to parenting, which has been a good thing, but at the same time was a bad thing. Like, she only wanted to be involved in your life if you yourself couldn't handle it. So that's kind of how I was brought up, is that I had to deal with my own shit. I didn't have somebody that I could turn to and say, hey. So anyway, it's kind of off topic, but just really unique. Really, really unique. And that, like, that scholarly side of me was coming out, and I was hyper analyzing everyone who was there, hyper analyzing the panel speakers, the priest, reverend, I don't know what was called or whatever, but, like, the main dude of the church that did all the Sunday stuff. So yeah, it was just a really unique, interesting experience, and, like I said, not one that I'm ready to relive. So yeah, here in the state of Washington also, and I don't know if it's happening anywhere else, but I just saw something this morning talking about offering community service hours for high school students if they get the vaccine. Guys, I'm not for the vaccine, I'm not against the vaccine, but I think something's going on. Call me a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracious or whatever, but I think something outside of the vaccination, just, yeah, I'm not even gonna go down that road, but it's very weird and very unique to me, the atmosphere of what's going on nowadays. So yeah, on a whole separate different note, had a doctor's appointment the other day with my urologist, and he said that everything is looking good with my kidneys and stuff. A little upset that my sodium level is so high, and he wants me to reduce my sodium. And I told him, based on monetary restrictions right now, I don't see that happening because one of the meals that I have every day is really high in sodium, and I've been eating a lot of ramen noodles. Not just regular top ramen noodles, but like the gourmet top ramen noodles that have like dehydrated meat and flavoring and stuff other than just the like little tinfoil soup packet mix. And so I eat that. I've been eating that pretty much daily just to kind of have something to eat in the afternoon. Otherwise, I've only been eating like once a day. And so I gotta try to figure something out. I also told him about taking my herbal supplements and stuff like that. And I also started brewing kombucha again. I think I mentioned that before. And I did a cranberry kombucha and a hibiscus kombucha. And so far, the hibiscus kombucha is so freaking amazing. Like, I am in love with this stuff. Um, I can only drink a little bit of it at a time, like any hibiscus tea, if you've ever had it, or Jamaica flower, whatever you want to call it. Um, you can only drink a little bit of it at a time because it is such a strong, potent diuretic and kidney detoxifier that it will cause your sides to hurt. And so I try to drink a glass of it every couple, like 2 or 3 times a day. So like when I first wake up in the morning, instead of having a cup of coffee, I'll pour myself a glass of the hibiscus kombucha. And then in the afternoon, I'll pour myself a glass of the cranberry kombucha. And then at night, I'll either do my regular green tea kombucha, or I'll do like one of the other two. And I've just been kind of switching it up back and forth like that for, about a, a week and a half, 2 weeks. It takes a little time for each batch to like start and brew again. But I've noticed that the pain that I'm feeling in my sides and stuff is more from like working out and moving muscles. And I'm not like actually working out, but like bending over and picking stuff up and like just really stretching into it or whatever, and making sure that I stretch. If I'm gonna reach for something, like really kind of stretch over that way, or really kind of stretch over that way. So you guys get the idea. So I think it's from that. And also on the 1st, I have an appointment with a new foot doctor, and I'm actually going to a aesthetics doctor that makes artificial limbs and stuff like that to make some new shoes for me. And they sound super amazing, super nice over the phone, and I'm really looking forward to possibly getting a new pair of support shoes. I want to really start walking again, so I'm gonna ask them for a good pair of walking shoes, or just like a good pair of everyday shoes. I don't know if I can get 2 pair or 1 pair, but I'm going to try for whatever I can get, and go that route. And from what I've heard, everyone who has ever done these custom shoes like that it makes a tremendous amount of difference in their life. And one leg is smaller than the other, and like if I put all my weight on my left foot, my right foot dangles. And so I've got a little bit of deformity in that aspect, but I'm really hoping that it will help with some of the lower back pain and some of the joint pain in my hips, my leg, my ankles, so on and so forth. So really excited about that. And also this coming Tuesday, um, I'm gonna try to meet up with my mom and my sister-in-law. My mom's gonna be flying into town for just a couple of days and get to go see her great grandson, who was just born the other day. So I'm a great uncle now. I've always been a great uncle, now I'm a great so I'm gonna try to meet up with her. I'm not 100% sure if that's actually going to happen, just kind of looking at my finances and everything, because I will have to go to Seattle or to Tacoma, and that's like a huge freaking drive for me. If I go to Tacoma, it'll actually be a little bit cheaper. Actually, no, it won't. If I go to Seattle, it'll be cheaper. But anyways, it just depends on where they want to meet me, if they're going to meet me. So tomorrow, today or tomorrow, I'm gonna get a hold of my mom, find out if we still have those plans, and go from there. And then also this weekend is my sister's birthday, and she's gonna be a whopping 49 years old. And so I'm gonna try to get over and surprise her with like a little cake or something, and just kind of hang out with her for the day, and just have fun. So yeah, and that's all I really have planned for right now, guys. So that may change come Saturday, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, and so you know the drill. Questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and subscribe button, share my videos with all your friends and your family. Head on over to the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. Also, check out the social media links in the comment section down below. Follow me on TikTok. And as always, thank you guys for watching this far, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.